Hi everybody, this is Lynn from Mamas.got.plans, and this week we are going to be planning for the week of June 4th through June 10th, and I am going to be using this beautiful mermaid kit by Nicole Alexia Designs. Obviously you can see it's got lots of foil on it, and I just think it's so pretty, and I feel like I'm ready to start using some real summer themed kits. And what better way to kick it off than with a mermaid themed kit. So the foiling is in rose gold. I'm not sure if you can see that. You can probably see it a little bit better there. And it's really beautiful. So these are all of the full boxes in the kit. This is like her functional page with her date dots, her Monday through Sunday trackers, and then some icons and script words and such. All of the half boxes, there's some quarter boxes, and then some appointment labels as well. Actually, these look like more like third boxes rather than quarter boxes. There's your headers and little things along with some kind of like fancy label boxes up there. Her ombre heart checklist along with some flags and habit trackers. And then here is the bottom washi, which is also foiled, which I love. And then her date covers are also foiled as well, which is really beautiful. And I think that I am going to be trying to include some washi. I don't have any rose gold washi that matches this kit, but this washi here actually has, I think this is holographic. Sorry, I'm just trying to undo it a little bit for you guys. So I can show you the pattern. This is from Simply Gilded, obviously, and it's got like this kind of ombre rainbow like sherbet, you can see that there, pattern to it. And the bows are very thin on this one, so I actually don't mind that it's not rose gold because the bows are not super prominent on this one. They're super thin, so I thought I would try to incorporate this as well because it does really just match the colors of the kit very nicely. So if you want to see how this spread comes together, just keep watching. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, as always, is put down my bottom washi, and I did decide to white out that top line so I could put down the Simply Gilded washi first, and then I did cut down the washi that came in the kit just a little bit so that there was just enough room for the Simply Gilded washi. And while I'm doing that, I did just want to mention that most likely I will not have any videos up on my channel for the next 2 weeks. Next week is the last week of school for my boys, and it's super hectic and busy because my oldest is graduating from 8th grade, and then following that we actually are going away on vacation. So I hope to be back to filming videos the first week of July, but it just may be later in the week. Okay, so after I finished the bottom washi, I did white out the date covers, and I am using the date covers from the kit. I decided not to use the date dots that came with this kit. They were on a white background and had they were yellow in color, and I just felt like they were super light, and I didn't love the way that the white dot looked. So these are just clear date dots with black numbers, and they are actually from Heidi Swap, and I believe I got them at Joann's. Once I have those done, I did put down the flags in the upper corners that came with the kit to cover the flags that were printed on the Erin Condren. And the first thing that I did for my sidebar, as usual, is put down the quote box, and I love this one. It says, "Be a mermaid and make waves," and it's in the beautiful rose gold foil that came in the kit. I am using the This Week header that came with the kit, again, because it is foiled. And you'll see that throughout the rest of the sidebar, I decided to just use washi instead of adding any of my usual script headers. I know what the different lists are for, and I did just want to incorporate more of the washi because I did love it so much. So I put down that This Week header, then I put down a habit tracker. I did put down a strip of that washi, and now I'm just trying to figure out my sizing, or my spacing rather. So I put down my Monday through Sunday tracker at the bottom, and I do use that to track my workouts. And then here I just needed to cut down this ombre heart checklist a little bit. I decided to cut it on the paper using my X-Acto knife rather than scissors. I'm not really sure why. You'll see I changed the blade on my X-Acto knife so it's super sharp, and it's actually making it harder to cut with. I'm not really sure why, but I feel like it's got a mind of its own, and it, like, several times I actually cut like crooked even though I had a ruler there. I think it's because the blade is super sharp though. So now I'm just filling in my sidebar as usual, and the pen that I'm using is the pen that I always use on glossy kits. It is a Taiwanese marking pen. I have several other videos where I've used it, and I do leave a link to it because I did get it from AliExpress, but they're super cheap. I think they're like only a little over $1 each. You do have to wait a little bit for them, but they're totally worth it. So now moving on, the kit did not come with glitter headers, so I decided to just use the leftovers from the Scribble Prints Co. kit that I had used the previous week. Most of the colors worked. I kind of had to make do with what colors I had left. So you'll see that Monday through Friday I used pink, and then on the weekend I just used the yellow glitter headers and then just laid down the Hello Weekend banner over that. So moving on to Monday, the first thing that I wanted to do, of course, was mark down Coffee Monday. So I used, this is more like a third box in the kit, and I used that with a little girl sticker from Stationery Heaven Co. and a Coffee Monday sticker from Paper and Milk. After that, I did want to mark down that I uploaded my plan with me. That upload sticker is from the Coffee Monsters Co. And now I wanted to put down a full box, and I prefer to have a glitter header on top of my full boxes. I don't know why. It's just a look that I've kind of gotten used to. So I did pull in even more of those glitter headers from the Scribble Prints Co. kit. I felt like the blue was a little bit more on the green side. And the blue in the Nicole Alexia Designs kit was a little bit more true blue, but it works, I don't know, it works well enough. So I did just go with that. And then after I put down the full box, I put down a strip of that gorgeous Simply Gilded washi. I followed that up with a little things to mark down that I went to Bill's for lunch with my husband because he was working from home that day. Actually, no, he wasn't working this day. This was the day he took off from work, actually, because he had run the Tough Mudder the weekend before, and he needed a break. I did just move down here to the bottom of Monday. I used a little things and covered up the symbol with E Munchkin from Once More With Love to mark down an AR session for my boys. Above that, I'm just using another little things with an alarm clock to mark down that I had a meeting with our contractors. They finally are going to start our backyard project. Actually, the week that I'm filming it is when they actually started. This was the week prior. I used a label sticker from the kit to mark down that I had my Peapod delivery that day, and that grocery sticker is from Stationery Heaven Co. And then my husband and I did go to Nordstrom Rack, so I'm using a little Tofu the Panda sticker from Stick With Me Shop. We had to go and get some clothes for my oldest. He had a dance this week and just some other things that he needed to kind of wear some nicer clothes for, and basically his entire closet is t-shirts and athletic shorts, so we needed to get him some stuff that actually fit him. So moving on to Tuesday, the first thing I did was put down the full box, and I chose the really pretty mermaid one. The mermaid boxes were not foiled, but all of the other boxes were, and I kind of like that, so you get a little bit of a rest from the foil. I put down a strip of the Simply Gilded washi after that, and then I used a little things to mark down my cleaning service. I just covered the icon with another Tofu the Panda cleaning sticker. After that, I put down a lavender to-do header, and now here I am just writing out my to-dos for the day. I decided to go with the pink ombre, and I'm just, again, going to cut down the list to size. And then this is where you could see my blade just like totally went off there. And it did it twice. I don't know why. Thankfully, it didn't cut it all the way off, and I just laid it down, and you honestly can't tell, but it was just kind of crazy how my blade was so sharp. So I think that's why. After that, I put down a half box, and then I love this desk sticker. It is from Happy Dia Stickers, and that Tidy Up script sticker is from, I believe that's from Stick With Me Shop, and I did just spend some time cleaning up my planner desk area. At the bottom of the day, I used Little Things and those baseball stickers from Planner Frenzy that you guys know that I love to mark down 2 baseball games for my boys. So moving on to Wednesday morning, the first thing I wanted to do was mark down that I spent some time filming my Foxy Fix setup. If you haven't seen that, definitely check it out. I have a new Foxy Fix that I'm using, and I decked it all out in the May kit from the Planner Society, and I love the way that it came out. So that open TN sticker is from Van Sticky, and after that I'm using another sticker from Happy Dia Stickers with the YouTube symbol just to mark down that I uploaded that flip through, and below that is a Little Things meal icon to mark down that I went to Bill's again with my husband because he worked from home on Wednesday. Now I'm just, again, filling out another ombre heart checklist. I used, do you see that? My blade went off again. Maybe it was something with the checklist. I don't know. Anyway, I just wanted to mark down all the things that I did that day. And especially on Wednesdays, I like to write on the stickers before I stick them down because it's so hard to write with the coil right there. After that, I moved down to the bottom of Wednesday. I used a really pretty floral foil full box for that, and then I just put down one of the glitter headers from SPC above that. And then here I'm going to mark down an AR session for my boys. So again, I'm just using the same type of munchkin from Once More with Love to cover the symbol on the Little Things. Okay, so moving on to the second half of the week, the first thing that I'm going to do on Thursday is put down a full box. And this one has the really pretty popsicles on it, and again it's foiled, so it's just so gorgeous. I put down a strip of the Simply Gilded washi below that. And then I did need to mark down that my oldest had his sports physical this day. This was like super important that he be able to get this done. I used again one of those third boxes, this time in the pink glitter, to mark down that. And that paper clip sticker is from Sparkly Paper Co. I absolutely love her paperclip stickers with all of her different little characters on it. They're so cute. I did put down a Little Things, the one with the asterisk, just to remind me and my son that he needed to bring in his physical forms that day. It was super important that he had those with him. Then I used a yellow Today header, and again, I'm just cutting down an ombre heart checklist to size to mark down some things that I needed to get done that day. I'm just straightening things out. I felt like things were going a little crooked there, so I wanted to make sure that I fixed that. And now moving down to the bottom of the day, again, my boys had more baseball games. This was like the never-ending baseball season. So they both had games today. So again, I did as I usually do. I marked down their times on those baseball stickers from Planner Frenzy, and then just marked down the game and the field abbreviation. And then in that space there, I'm going to use another like third box just to mark down that I did film my B6 plan with me that day. And this little film clapper sticker is from Stationery Heaven Co. And I decided to go with a yellow color. Now here I am just doing a little bit of sticker surgery. Just cutting off the little heart that came on that TGIF sticker. That is from Lovely Rose Prints, and I'm using a Happy Munchkin sticker from Once More with Love. Below that, I used another upload like YouTube symbol from Happy Dia to mark that I uploaded my B6 plan with me. And then below that, I used an appointment label sticker, and that like travel emoji is from the Coffee Monsters Co. to mark down that I needed to pack for my son because he was leaving for Philly basically after his 8th grade dance. He went away for the weekend with my husband for a football camp, and I needed to get him all packed and ready to go because the end of the day was going to be a little nuts for us. It was the Happy Scrappy album release. She had collabed with Fox and Pip, and I wanted to make sure that I picked up some of these, so I used an Emoji Ninja like shopping sticker to mark that, and I'm happy to say that I was able to get a bunch of albums, so I can't wait for those to arrive. After that, I did use another label sticker, and that's a Tofu the Panda with a little exclamation point above his head. I thought it was cute because my son had concussion testing, and I don't know, I just thought because it was above his head, it kind of reminded me of, like, I don't know, concussion testing. I don't know, it made sense when I put it down. So I wanted to mark that down, and then I put a glitter header and another full box, and then towards the end of the day here, I wanted to use a half box to mark down that it was the eighth grade farewell dance that evening. Above that, I put down a strip of the Simply Gilded washi. And then here I am. I'm just looking for a sticker, actually, to mark down that it was the farewell dance. And I ended up going with one of like these excited bean stickers from Bubba Bear Studios. And I thought that the yellow color went well with the colors in this kit. And then I'm just going to write that in. And yes, my husband picked up my son, literally picked him up from the dance, and they headed down to Philly so he could be there first thing in the morning. So moving on to the weekend, the first thing that I did was put down a yellow today header. I followed that up with a half box. That Van Sticky Chibi girl is so adorable, kind of like all dressed up in her football uniform, and I used that to mark down that it was the camp for my son. I ran out of glitter headers here, so you'll see I put down a full box, but I didn't have a glitter header to put above it, so I just laid that down and then put a strip of Simply Gilded washi below that. It was a big release day for Simply Gilded, so I wanted to mark that down. Wait a second, I think I moved down to the bottom. I'm not sure if I have to see if I moved down to the bottom of the day first. No, I didn't. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, so I used an appointment label to mark that down. That sticker is from Once More with Love, and she's so cute. She's like in like a couple of things of washi there. And then below that, my youngest had a baseball game, so I marked that down as I usually do. And then I wanted to mark down that we went to the movies, so I used a third box and a movie night sticker from Stick With Me shop. We went and saw Infinity War together, and it was super late because it was after his game. So I used a little sleeping sticker. It's a sleep mask sticker from Stationery Heaven Co. just to mark that it was a late night. So moving on to Sunday, the first thing I did was put down a third box and a sleepy pillow sticker from Lovely Rose Prints, and that Sleep In handwritten sticker is from Paper and Milk, again, because it was such a late night. I don't think I woke up until like 10 o'clock. My son was up before me. It was so funny. He kept coming, like I could hear the door opening and closing, and he kept like sneaking in, and he was like, "Mom, you slept so late." But it was really cute. So anyway, I did sleep in that day, and then here I am just writing out my to-do list for the day. It was a bunch of stuff that I needed to get done that day. And I was going to put it up here, but I didn't like that the two blue boxes were going to be directly next to each other. So I actually end up moving it to the bottom of the day. But first I'm going to put down this full box here, and then I'm going to, as usual, put down a strip of the Simply Gilded washi. I don't know why. My routine basically is putting down the washi below the full box. I just loved the way that it looked because I felt like it picked up on all the colors in the kit and in the full boxes. So after that, I am just going to leave a little bit of space there. I'm putting down my list of things to do, putting down my header, and then just marking down that I filmed my latest haul. And that is the end of the week. Okay, everybody, so here is a look at the completed spread. I love the way that this turned out. I think the washi actually worked out really nicely with the little holographic bow, because again, I just think that it's so subtle that it works just fine with the rose gold that is here. This kit is really beautiful. Again, it's by Nicole Alexia Designs, and I'm definitely going to be checking out more of the kits in her shop because I do just love the way that this turned out. So if you liked this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already done so, subscribe to my channel so that you can stay up to date with all of my future uploads, and I will see you guys next time.